Hello everybody, what is up and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. And in the last episode, we found out that Sayaka died. And not just died, she was murdered. Like, straight up killed by someone. And then, basically Monokuma called us to the gym and told us, oh yeah, but you don't just get to kill somebody and graduate. No, you also have to escape being found out. So we're gonna have a class trial to decide who will, be the blackened and survive, or who will die. Basically, what happens is if we're gonna hold a class trial, and then we have to try and determine who done it, and if we get it wrong, we all die. Yay, so, this is a pretty dicey game, pretty risky game, Anyways, I actually brought up a guide to help me with this investigation segment, so it doesn't take too long.
Hey.
So, first it says, talk to Kyoko. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. Well, first of all, Sayaka's killer is most likely, well, not most likely, definitely one of the people standing, like, right near us, so they can hear what you're saying. Oh, jeez. Hopefully I remember to cut out that cough. I've been cutting out some of the coughs, but not all of them. Whew. Anyways, securing the crime scene. That's very important for, an investigation. Because that way you make sure nothing's tampered with. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? Yeah, but then... Wait. Oh, I thought somebody had left already. After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. So nobody's allowed to leave.
Hey!
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. And I have a speech impediment. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. I don't know why I have such a hard time reading right now. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. He has a point. Fuck you.
So then.
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. Yeah, I mean... Nobody would dare fuck with Sakura Ogami around. Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. By the way, I only know how to crouch and spam my down kick move over and over again. That's my specialty. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Alright, next we have to examine the dead body. Alright, dead body. I gently place my hand on Jinko's lifeless body. Ew! Blood! Touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but obviously there's not going to be a pulse. I don't know, whenever I feel for a pulse, I don't feel a pulse. Oddly enough. I don't know if I'm just, not feeling in the right spot, but, well, I mean, no, I think somebody did show me once the correct spot to touch, to, push down on, feel with your fingers on the wrist to feel the pulse. But usually the best method of feeling somebody's heartbeat is to just, put your hand on their chest. But that would be sexual assault. And that's not okay. So we're checking the, pulse through the wrist. You know, to be totally cool and everything. She really is dead. Totally dead. Check a pulse, Yugi. That frickin' shit from off of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge with Bakura. It's so funny. Did you try checking his pulse, Yug? There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Of course she's dead. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. My phone's going dead. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means... Yeah, what does it mean, bro? That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? That's what we've been trying to tell you, dipshit.
Let me out of
Hell
here!
no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Yeah, dummy. And then it says, speak with Celeste next. Hello!
Oh.
Hmm? So you finally noticed. Yes, you have cookies. Share.
What the crap?
Huh? Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. What? I didn't see you looking at anything. What are you talking about? And I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's room.
Ah!
Well, she's right. Oh, now they're gonna suspect me. Then, could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did because she was afraid. I mean, I know this makes zero sense, but like, believe me. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. I did. Gosh dang it. I hate it when nobody believes you, and you are telling the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. Oh, right, now they're mad. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So...
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually...
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. If you believe in a god. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. I must go tamper with the crime scene before Kyoko gets there. And just like that, Kyoko. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
I don't know why I couldn't read that correctly. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Yeah, you need to go get there quick and protect it from Kyoko. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it!
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch this is here right now, or if whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they
dead.
better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in my cell. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Playing his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. You could clearly hear the running sound effects over my voice.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? Well, would you rather stay here with Junko's dead body? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What? What are you implying?
this is
It
very
was
suspicious.
you. Oh, just because it was in my room. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto is guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check. Just to check. Okay. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, then what about all of Junko's blood? She's like, wait, what? She passed out. Dang it. Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Damn! The frickin' this. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their minds were already made up. No, they're gonna vote for me! And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? No way, not poor innocent old me. How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution!
Yeah, I know, you said that
Chair.
before.
Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
A paper plane in a hurricane. Sounds like an awesome rock title. You're gonna tear me up like a paper plane in a hurricane. I don't know. That did not sound good. That sounded so bad. Oh girl, you tear me up like a paper plane in a hurricane. Yeah, there we go. Got the more country song going on there. Can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? Who really did it? Anyways, I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. This investigation music. Oh yeah. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. It does get a little bit wearing after a while though. So hopefully we can get this investigation done quickly. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. Why did I read my name? Why didn't I just say in my room? All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. Ooh, not the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. Ouchies. So her wrist got broken first before she got stabbed. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Alright, Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, so it says leave the gym now. I guess talking to those two doesn't really help anything. Yes, leave. And it says go to the room. Go back to the room. Oh, does it just take me there automatically? So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Ah, good, it did take me here automatically. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. I already did that before. Whatever, it says examine the sword, sheath, scratches, key, lint roller, and drawer. Very interesting. Alright, let's do them in order. Sword first. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Yeah, no shit, dude. And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, I noticed that. Especially the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Wow, I literally did not know he was gonna say that. Wow. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. So if you grabbed it like really strongly, of course it would get all over your hands. Huh. So, wait, shouldn't we just look for whoever's hands are covered in the gold dust? Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Ah, yes. A sword truth bullet. Anyways, the sheath is right here. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? What? Same wording. That's so weird. Plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but that was a weird way to phrase it. Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. Unless somebody was using it as a shield. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. Well, no shit, bro. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. You could just slide off in the middle of the fight. You don't want that. So, why are there scratches on the sheath? Alright, and speaking of scratches, let's check these scratches. I think these are the scratches I was talking about in the guy. There's scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Makoto, are you fucking retarded, bro? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. No shit, dog. Damn it. I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. Too bad the rooms are soundproof.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. Even if they're right next door. Which is amazing. I mean, seriously. How often do you encounter such wonderful accommodations? I can scream my lungs off as much as I want, and nobody will get mad. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Dang, that's fucked up. Like, two people could have all the sex they want. I mean, perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder and sex. Anyways, evidence of the struggle has been added to the truth bullets. Okay, sweet. So now we gotta look at the key. The key. The key over there, near the dragon. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Oh, that's right. We have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Has Sayaka ever gotten to lock the door? Doesn't make any sense. No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Now I'm suspicious. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here with the switch when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer? Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Alright, now it says look at the lint roller. And then the drawer. Huh. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean it up a little? Alright, now the drawer. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this. Like, if I needed to fix a door or something.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously.
What?
Oh, Mondo?
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet. As far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. Well, I mean, we've only been here for like, what, 2 days? Today being the 3rd day, actually. Actually, we were talking about...
By the way...
I read that. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. It's like, why the hell would we? There's no reason. Alright, toolkit has been added to truth bullets. Alright, now I need to check the bathroom. With Kyoko and Pursuer. What the heck does it mean? It says speak with Kyoko and Pursuer. And Pursuer. What? Oh, there's Kyoko. What does he mean by Pursuer? Hey, Kyoko. Kylie called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
Searching? My character sounds so dumb. She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my
Did you
room.
lose a contact or something?
Oh my god, Makoto. Just go stand in a corner. And hum a tune or something, please. Leave the investigation to the adults. And I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. I need a drink. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. Why would anybody bother cleaning up the crime scene so thoroughly? just to make sure none of their hairs are found. What's interesting,
Hey,
just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your ring. Oh! Very unusual! Reaction! Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another. I guess that's what I meant by pursue. And I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, not even though you've been living in here. No, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it
I
to...
see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. But, wait, where would they have thrown away the things? Flushed it down the toilet, I guess? I guess that makes sense. And someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Ah, Makoto room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet section of your room. Of your handbook. Blah blah blah. Alright, now we can go into that. Alright. The bathroom, and on the other side of the store is her dead body. No, I can't let it get to me. Can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion, and it was starting to stink. She'd lost everything that made her. Yeah, like her life. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. I would have done it. And I would have probably puked and got snot all over the place, and I would have been a mess, and I would have had to clean up, and then I would have been like, oh shoot, I just tampered with the crime scene. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. What thought? Anyways, there's only two things we gotta investigate here, though. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but... Well, the first one is the dead body, obviously. But now is no time to think like that. I almost read think I like that. But now is no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. It was very sexy. Not. It was very petite. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Some sort of knife of some kind? I don't know. What would you define this as? Would you define this as a knife? But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Yeah. Oh, hey, wait. It's got a little bit of the gold dust on it. Did it get broken by the sword? Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... there's some blood on her left index finger. But that's it. The palms of both of her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullets section in your handbook. Wrist and finger? But it's just under the wrist section? Interesting. Stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist... Oh gosh. Sorry I'm yawning. I have had a long day today. And I'm gonna have an even longer day tomorrow. Jeez. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? Unless the killer's a real sadist. So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Alright, one other thing to investigate. I looked past Sayaka on the wall behind her, and there I saw, written in blood, the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? That's odd. Anyways, it says leave the bathroom now.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Mikoto? The bloody numbers, the most likely Sayaka's dying... That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Alright, let's pursue. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Wait, what? Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. Maybe it's a code to the front door. Maybe we can get out now.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way you found her. It means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. Yeah, that would be very difficult to do, by the way. Like in that position to write something, like, behind your back. Anyways, if you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well?
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. Why don't you do it? I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Alright. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know about the door to your bath? Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one. But the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Uh-huh. Wait a minute, that looks like it has one of those turn locks on it. I thought the boys' bathrooms didn't get one of those. Anyways, so the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. Did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. I guess I'll examine the doorknob now. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Yes. Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Hmm? Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was already starting to get into all this.
I see.
And that clears that up. Huh? Clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Alright, next it says, go to the trash room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Free time. I'm joking. I'm not gonna stop quite yet. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Still not used to this game again. Is this it? Yeah, this is the trash room. Oh, but it's locked. Can't even get to the incinerator. Alright, examine the middle grates. There's a straight gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. Oh, you mean like where you're eventually gonna wind up? Piece of... hi... Hey, Monokuma! How's it going? How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Gosh dang it. He's broken again. This is stupid. This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Yeah, I get it. Alright, cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Wait, when was this ever even explained or discussed? Anyways, leave the trash room. Oh, now we have to go and examine our nameplates on our doors. Okay, that's weird. Why would our nameplates be? No, wait, that's Toko. Oh, wait. Oh. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? The nameplate has my name on it. Oh, shit. And my room has Sayaka's nameplate on it. Uh-oh. Huh. This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why? But why would anyone do that? And how would they have known to do that? Dorm nameplates has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. The only person who would do that would be Sayaka, but why would she do that? Anyways, enter Sayaka's room. Not my room, Sayaka's room. Alright, let's go in. And it says just examine the trash. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yup, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing what was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. DVD added to inventory. Alright, now leave Sayaka's room. Speak with Hifumi, and then go to the trash room. Hifumi? Isn't it? Yeah, this guy, Hifumi Yamada. Oh wait, that's me. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge. Will I?
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You think we're gonna be in here for a week? You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient. Oh, that does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring. Unless, of course, you were on trash. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty. Why do you want the cleaning duty gig? Anyway, I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal? I thought Monokuma forced you into it.
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no
What?
way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D. I am 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. Weird. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Okay. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? Got him there. Man, my throat keeps getting dry so fast. I'm gonna have to end this episode soon here, though. That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Fumi and I headed down to the trash room. Alright. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? Well, you know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They say he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. What the fuck are you talking about? Get busy living, or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Fumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip a switch next to the gate, and then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along! No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world. What the fuck are you talking about? Whatever, let's just hurry and keep looking. Next time on Let's Play Danganronpa, we will continue and hopefully finish the investigation. And hopefully we can figure out who did it. See you guys then. Bye.